We're seeing a lot of customers looking for an alternative platform to their current VMware platform. My name's Tony Walsh. I work for Trust Systems as a business development consultant. My main focus areas are public sector and Trust Cloud. I think we're seeing two major challenges with customers at the moment. First one is a problem with VMware. So Broadcom acquired VMware and VMware prices have gone very high at the moment. So we're seeing a lot of customers looking for an alternative platform to their current VMware platform. Secondly, we're seeing a lot of customers having concerns around the true sovereignty of public cloud. So whilst their data is based in the UK, there are concerns about the ability for other nations to access that data due to things like the Patriot Act in the USA. I think really the main changes have been the Broadcom acquisition of VMware, which I mentioned earlier. That's really driven customers to seriously consider whether VMware is a suitable platform for their applications. And secondly, I think the advent of the increase in AI is driving customers to really look at their data sovereignty. So I think if the organizations don't address these challenges, the biggest problems they're going to see are firstly cost. That's going to be a serious implication. And secondly, this problem with data sovereignty. Whilst customers have always probably assumed that because their data is based in the UK, it is sovereign, we're now seeing a lot of concerns come out around that. I think businesses get stuck because it's kind of a dichotomy. There are too many choices and not enough choices. So do they stay on premises? Do they stay with VMware? Do they move to a different hypervisor platform on premises? Do they look for some sort of private cloud platform outside of their data centers? And I think again with cloud, there are lots of cloud choices. So what do? Do they stay with the current cloud provider, or do they move to someone else? I think the biggest misconception is around sovereignty. So the assumption is that because your data is in a public cloud platform where their data centers are UK based, that their data is protected from a sovereign perspective. But what we're seeing really in the reality is that it's not. It is actually part sovereign, but still partly accessible by external bodies. So we're helping organizations tackle these issues by developing and building a private cloud platform fully managed that sits within the ARC Crown Hosting data centers in the UK. So our solution is different because firstly, it's a fully managed service up to the hypervisor with an added group of managed services we can wrap around that depending on customer requirements. And also it's different because it is truly sovereign. It's UK based, it's in government approved ARC and Crown Hosting data centers, and it won't fall foul of the Patriot Act or any other similar acts around the world. I think success from a customer's perspective with Trust Cloud is really knowing and having confidence in that sovereignty of their data, and also that ability to have a fully managed service, taking away the requirement to run their own data centers, taking away the concerns of public clouds, and again, having that wraparound of different services they can have on top of that, like migration services, like application managed services, like network managed services, and like backup and DR services. I think organizations come and speak to us just to get a view of the industry. It's a different alternative platform to what they're currently doing. And I think they can learn some stuff from us around sovereignty and around how good we can provide managed services for them. I think this is relevant for everyone. My personal focus is on public sector, but I think this is relevant for any organization who are either looking to move out of their data centers, are looking to move away from VMware and looking for a credible alternative, or are concerned about the sovereignty of their data in public clouds. It matters right now. Again, as I mentioned earlier, it's really about having confidence in that data sovereignty and being able to have a stable cost model going forward.